This is a very difficult time of year for me.
Right.
The anxiety goes through the roof, and all the memories come back. And I mean, they
Right.
never go away, but when September 1st hits especially, it's just like, oh boy, here we go,
Right.
And everyone in the September 11th community, like, we all communicate and stuff, and we all support one another, and it's great. We get support from everybody, you know what I mean? But it's like, if you didn't really have a connection, it's hard to understand what that feels like. But that's okay, because we get a ton of support from the community in general at events like the Stair climb. You know what I mean? Like, just because they weren't directly affected, everybody was affected, and they understand how serious it is and how important it is to never forget. And so it's honoring the firefighters and the first responders and everyone killed on September 11th. And then, of course, while continuing to support all the firefighters and the first responders that are out there putting their lives on the line every day for us. So it's an ongoing event, you know what I mean? It's an ongoing movement, I guess would be the word. So, and now more than ever. So the Stair climb this year, of course, because of COVID, was canceled.
Right, so you're doing your own separate event that you put together?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Correct. Yeah, so, and I kind of knew months in advance, because, it's like, the general rule around here, the general rule, I can't speak for the whole country, but I can speak for here, no large gatherings,
Right.
And I was like, well, the Stair climb brings thousands of people, so I knew it was going to be canceled. And immediately I started thinking, I'm still doing something on the anniversary. I don't care about COVID. Like, I'm still doing something. Excuse my language, but fuck that virus, dude. Like,
I get it.
Nothing will stop keeping this tradition alive.
Right.
Me, as long as I'm walking.
And it's for a great cause.
And it's for a great cause, obviously. So I teamed up with, I started talking with my teammates from, I have a team that I put together a few years ago called Team Deora, it's in honor of Deora, my friend. I've been talking about, who was on United Flight 93. And we've done the Stair climb together the last couple of years. And then, so I started reaching out to them, in the last few months. And after we got the official announcement that the climb was canceled, I said, let's do our own climb. And bottom line, it's going to be me and my friend Judy, who's on my team. It's just going to be the two of us, because of COVID, we're doing the climb at her office building downtown, and the building management, they gave her approval for just she and I to do it. They didn't want to run the risk of having multiple people in their building doing it.
Right.
So we got the green light for she and I to do it. And that's good enough for me. So we're basically going to do the climb next Friday morning.
Okay.
We're going to go Facebook Live, not through the whole thing, but like in the beginning, probably midway, and then towards the end, of course. And we're trying to honor the regular Stair climb in how we do our own. So like, we're going to do we'll probably go live around 8:45 and kind of introduce what we're doing real quick. And then we'll start the climb at 8:46 a.m. with a 1-minute moment of silence. That was when United Airlines Flight 11, American Airlines Flight 11 hit the North Tower.
Right.
So we're going to do 6 moments of silence to commemorate when each plane crashed and when the two towers fell. So between 8:46 and then we'll do a moment of silence, and then 9:03, 9:37, 9:59, 10:03, and 10:28.
Okay.
So we'll stop climbing during those moments.
Right.
And just, it'll be like taking a break and also taking
a moment of silence. Okay.
Right. And we've got pictures we printed that we're going to put on the walls, during the first round. We walk up, images from that morning. They usually have giant pictures on the wall during the Stair climb as a way to kind of inspire and motivate people. So we're doing that again. We're going to do that with our climb as well. It's a 23-story office building.
So you're gonna do it 4 times.
We're gonna do, well, it'll be almost 5.
Almost 5. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay.
23 times 5 is 115. So
right.
We'll basically
Force some
stop
change.
at the 100
right.
at the 110-story mark.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna time it. So we're gonna end. Our goal is to end at 10:28 when the second tower fell.
Right.
That was the last moment. That was the last event on 9/11.
I see.
And we want to be climbing. We want to finish the 110th story and then do that moment of silence.
Okay.
So that's our goal.
Okay.
Is to start the climb when the event started and end it when the event ended.
Okay.
I think it's about 102 minutes or something like that. So that's our plan. And when I do the climb, I carry, if you can see it behind me, I actually have a Flight 93 flag.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I got that flag back in, gosh, I think it was like 2009 or something. A gentleman named Terry from the Shanksville Volunteer Fire Department. I reached out to the fire department and told them what I'm doing out here for Flight 93. So he mailed me that flag. And every event that's 9/11 related, I take
it with
flag.
you?
I've got the flagpole, and I'm actually a lot of people know me as Flag Guy. Like,
flag guy. All right.
Because I've got the flag with me at every single event, and I absolutely refuse to put it down for anything. Like the entire time. After we do the events, we usually go out, to kind of commemorate. We'll go to bars or restaurants or whatever, and the flag goes with me, and it never leaves my hands the entire day. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's I'm just trying to find ways to try and pay back the sacrifice that Deora made and everyone on that flight made.
Right.
And in my own ways, and I don't know if we can truly repay them for what they did that morning. I mean, for those that don't know or may have forgotten,